People think Apple started in a garage, but it actually started in the mind of a kid who realized that the world around him wasn't built by people smarter than him. It was just built by people. I was born in San Francisco, 1955. My biological parents were a Syrian professor and a graduate student. They gave me up. My adoptive parents, Paul and Clara, were salt of the earth. My father was a machinist. He taught me that the back of a fence or the inside of a cabinet, things no one sees, must be finished as beautifully as the front. That was the first hook. If you're going to do something, make it beautiful, even the parts that stay hidden, because you know they're there. 2. The counterculture and the dropout. By the time I hit Reed College, I was bored. I didn't see the point, so I dropped out. But here's the secret. Dropping out was the only way I could drop into the things that mattered. I took a calligraphy class. Total waste of time, right? No. 10 years later, that class became the reason the Macintosh had beautiful typography. If I hadn't dropped out, the PC might not have multiple typefaces or proportionally spaced fonts at all. I went to India. I shaved my head. I experimented with psychedelics. I want to know, is there a ghost in the machine? Is there a soul in this cold, hard technology? I came back with an answer. Yes. 3. The garage and the first spark. 1976. Woz and I. He was the wizard. I was the visionary. We sold my Volkswagen van and his HP calculator to fund the Apple One. We weren't trying to get rich. We were trying to give the rest of us the power that only giant corporations had. We built the Apple II, and suddenly, we were the darlings of Wall Street. By 25, I was worth $100 million. But I never did it for the money. I did it because I wanted to build a bicycle for the mind. 4. The betrayal, the mid-roll hook. Audio. Music shifts to a tense, minor key. Then came 1985. I had hired John Scully from Pepsi because I thought he could help me run the company. I asked him, do you want to sell sugar water for the rest of your life? Or do you want to come with me and change the world? He came, and then he turned the board against me. At 30 years old, I was fired from my own company. My baby was taken away. I was a public failure. I felt like I had been punched in the gut and the wind wouldn't come back. For months, I didn't know what to do. I thought about leaving the valley forever. But then I realized I still loved the work. The fire hadn't gone out. The Wilderness Years, Next and Pixar. I started Next. It was too advanced for its time. Then I bought a tiny computer graphics group from George Lucas for $10 million. We called it Pixar. Everyone thought I was crazy. We struggled for years. But then we made Toy Story. We didn't just make a movie. We invented a new art form. I learned that you can't just build technology. You have to tell a story that touches the human heart. And then the impossible happened. Apple was dying. They were 90 days from bankruptcy. They bought Next to get our software, and suddenly, I was back. 6. The Renaissance, reinventing everything. The comeback was a whirlwind. Asterisk the iMac. No more beige boxes. Technology should be colorful. Asterisk the iPod. 1,000 songs in your pocket. We change how the world hears music. Asterisk the iPhone. This was the big one. An internet communicator, a phone, and an iPod. No buttons. Just glass. People told me it would fail. They said people wanted keyboards. I told them, people don't know what they want until you show it to them. We weren't just selling phones. We were selling magic. 7. The final act. The sun sets. In 2004, I was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. I looked in the mirror every morning and asked, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I am about to do today? Whenever the answer was no for too many days in a row, I knew I needed to change something. Death is the destination we all share. No one has ever escaped it. And that's as it should be, because death is very likely the single best invention of life. It clears out the old to make way for the new. I'm the old now, and you are the new. 8. Your time is limited. Don't waste it. Don't let the dogma of the world, the way things are supposed to be, strangle your passion. Have the courage to be a misfit, a rebel, a troublemaker. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who actually do. Stay hungry. Stay foolish. I did my part. Now, what are you going to build? Here are 100 iconic Steve Jobs quotes. Asterisk stay hungry. Stay foolish. Asterisk, your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Asterisk, the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. Asterisk, innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. Asterisk, design is not just what it looks like and feels like. Design is how it works. Asterisk, you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backward. Asterisk, you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. Asterisk, I want to put a ding in the universe. Asterisk, being the richest man in the cemetery doesn't matter to me. Asterisk, going to bed at night, saying we've done something wonderful. That's what matters to me. Asterisk, quality is more important than quantity. One home run is much better than two doubles. Asterisk, sometimes life hits you in the head with a brick. Don't lose faith. Asterisk, remembering that you're going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. Asterisk, you're already naked. There is no reason not to follow your heart. Asterisk, people think focus means saying yes to the thing you've got to focus on, but it means saying no to the 100 other good ideas. Asterisk, innovation comes from saying no to 1,000 things. Asterisk, the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Asterisk, be a yardstick of quality. Some people aren't used to an environment where excellence is expected. Asterisk, I'm convinced that about half of what separates successful entrepreneurs from the non-successful ones is pure perseverance. Asterisk, creativity is just connecting things. Asterisk, simple can be harder than complex. You have to work hard to get your thinking clean to make it simple. Asterisk, but it's worth it in the end, because once you get there, you can move mountains. Asterisk, we're here to put a dent in the universe. Otherwise, why else even be here? Asterisk, technology is nothing. What's important is that you have faith in people. Asterisk, if you give people tools, they'll do wonderful things with them. Asterisk, my job is not to be easy on people. My job is to take these great people and push them to make them even better. Asterisk, it's not the customer's job to know what they want. Asterisk, let's go invent tomorrow rather than worrying about what happened yesterday. Asterisk, I'm as proud of many of the things we haven't done as the things we have done. Asterisk, great things in business are never done by one person. They're done by a team of people. Asterisk, your work is going to fill a large part of your life. And the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. Asterisk, if you don't love it, you're going to fail. Asterisk, I want to make a crack in the universe. Asterisk, don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Asterisk, don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. Asterisk, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. Asterisk, your heart and intuition somehow already know what you truly want to become. Asterisk, everything around you that you call life was made up by people that were no smarter than you. Asterisk, you can change it. You can influence it. You can build your own things that other people can use. Asterisk, details matter. It's worth waiting to get it right. Asterisk, it's better to be a pirate than to join the Navy. Asterisk, I would rather gamble on our vision than make a Me Too product. Asterisk, the most precious resource we all have is time. Asterisk, our goal is to make the best devices in the world, not to be the biggest. Asterisk, if you do something and it turns out pretty good, then you should go do something else wonderful. Asterisk, don't dwell on success for too long. Just figure out what's next. Asterisk, getting fired from Apple was the best thing that could have ever happened to me. Asterisk, the heaviness of being successful was replaced by the lightness of being a beginner again. Asterisk, sometimes when you innovate, you make mistakes. It is best to admit them quickly. Asterisk, deciding what not to do is as important as deciding what to do. Asterisk, if you want to live your life in a creative way, as an artist, you have to not look back too much. Asterisk, you have to be willing to take whatever you've done and whoever you were and throw them away. Asterisk, we don't get a chance to do that many things, and everyone should be really excellent. Asterisk, life is brief, and then you die, you know? Asterisk, this is what we've chosen to do with our life. Asterisk, I'm as proud of the things we haven't done as the things I have done. Asterisk, I don't care about being right. I care about success and doing the right thing. Asterisk, you have to trust in something, your gut, destiny, life, karma, whatever. Asterisk, you've got to find what you love. Asterisk, stay hungry. Asterisk, stay foolish. Asterisk, I think the biggest innovations of the 21st century will be at the intersection of biology and technology. Asterisk, you can't just ask customers what they want and then try to give that to them. Asterisk, by the time you get it built, the customers will want something new. Asterisk, for you to sleep well at night, the aesthetic and the quality have to be carried all the way through. Asterisk, it doesn't make sense to hire smart people and tell them what to do. We hire smart people so they can tell us what to do. Asterisk, real artists ship. Asterisk, I'm an optimist in the sense that I believe humans are noble and honorable. Asterisk, the journey is the reward. Asterisk, older people sit down and ask, what is it? But the boy asks, what can I do with it? Asterisk, the lightness of being a beginner freed me to enter one of the most creative periods of my life. Asterisk, one way to remember who you are is to remember who your heroes are. Asterisk, my favorite things in life don't cost any money. Asterisk, if you keep your eye on the profit, you're going to skimp on the product. Asterisk, if you focus on making really great products, then the profits will follow. Asterisk, I want to hire people who want to make the best things in the world. Asterisk, a lot of times, people don't know what they want until you show it to them. Asterisk, we're just enthusiastic about what we do. Asterisk, computers and software will revolutionize the way we learn. Asterisk, the doers are the major thinkers. Asterisk, innovation has nothing to do with how many R&D dollars you have. Asterisk, it's not about money. It's about the people you have and how you're led. Asterisk, the only thing you have in your life is time. Asterisk, invest time in yourself to have great experiences that enrich you. Then you can't possibly lose. Asterisk, I've always been attracted to the more revolutionary changes. Asterisk, usually, you go through a period of substantial self-doubt. Asterisk, I believe that if you're going to do something, it should be worth doing. Asterisk, if you're talented and work hard, you should be able to make a lot of money, but that's not why I do it. Asterisk, being an entrepreneur is a lot of work and a lot of responsibility. Asterisk, you've got to have an idea or a wrong you want to write that you're passionate about. Asterisk, otherwise, you're not going to have the perseverance to stick it through. Asterisk, technology has brought the world a lot closer together. Asterisk, there are unintended consequences to everything. Asterisk, I think our customers really like our products. Asterisk, we're always trying to do better. Asterisk, we're always looking for new ways to make our products more useful and more beautiful. Asterisk, everything is a choice. Every day you wake up, you have a choice. Asterisk, you can choose to be happy, or you can choose to be miserable. I choose to be happy. Asterisk, think different. Asterisk, because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do.